Hello all. And the next concept in the function is the anonymous function. That means the those these functions are called anonymous because they are not declared in the standard manner by using the keyword definition. So here we can use the lambda keyword to create the small anonymous functions. So lambda form can take the any number of arguments, but they return just one value in form of an expression. Anonymous function can be a direct call to print because lambda requires an expression. Lambda function have their own local namespace and can't access variable other than those in their parameter list. And here we can get the values. The syntax for the lambda function is lambda of argument 1, argument 2, and so on colon expression. Here we have the example program. Here I have taken a sum is equal to lambda argument 1 argument 2 colon argument 1 plus argument 2, printing the same value, sum, calling the function value of total is sum of 10 comma 20, sum of 20 comma 20. So without in the general functions are created using definition keyword. Here instead of creating functions with definition keyword, here creating functions with lambda keyword. That is the main name of the anonymous functions. So the return statement means the statement return exists a function optionally passing back an expression to the caller. Example is the definition is the keyword is to create a function. Sum is the function name, argument 1 argument 2, then total value, just adding the two arguments and printing the total value output screen, returning the total and passing the sum, calling the function after the call function, next passing the two arguments 10 comma 20, and then printing the total value onto output screen, get the following result. Something about the anonymous functions in the functions. And next one is the scope of variables. So what is meant by scope means all variables in the program may not be accessible at all the locations in that program. So suppose if we have created a variable, that variables are scope will be very less, so those are not used outside of the program. Those are not easy to use the variables created throughout the program. So there is a scope for the each variable that we are used to create when you write a program. So there are the scope of variables is in two ways. First one is the local scope, global variables. Second one is the local variables. So the main difference between these, the variables that are defined inside a function body have a local scope, and those defined outside the function body have a global scope. This means that local variables can be accessed only inside the function in which they are declared, where global variables can be accessed throughout the program body by all the functions. When you call a function, the variables declared inside it are the brought into scope. So consider the program. Here I have take small program. Here definition and taken a sum as function name, argument 1 argument 2, next adding the both arguments and then pass printing the onto the output screen and return the value. Now we can call the sum function the sum of 10 comma 20 and printing the on the output screen. Here we can the where you can observe the local and global. Here means total is declared as 0, total is equal to 0, which is declared here. You can clearly observe here total, that is the total is equal to 0, which is defined before start of the definition of before start of the function. It is called a global variable, and this is called a global. Why? Because total is declared be finished the value to 0 before the function block. And next one is the here what is the local variable. Here after after declaring the function, after creating the function, here I am by using the total variable, I am adding the two arguments and storing those arguments value into total. This is the local variable, and its scope is up to that block, and this total value scope is throughout the program. That is the main difference between the local variables and global variable. That is the scope of a program. When the above program is executed, we get the following result as 30 and 0. This is something about the functions. What are the functions and how we what declaration of functions, syntax of functions, and methods and anonymous functions and function arguments in functions. So hope you all are get the concept in a clear way. So please go through the videos and so that you have an idea about the functions. And please subscribe my channel, like my videos, and share the videos to reach many in social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and wherever you can please share my videos so that I can get more views and encourage me to do more videos, and comment if you have any doubts. And thank you and all, have a nice day.